These are perfect. Oh boy. I am genuinely curious if the products that I see online are as good in person as they look like online. So I bought some. Let's test it out. Starting with one that is the most urgent, if you could call it urgent. I'm hungry and it cuts. Oh my gosh, you see, my heart just almost like leapt out of my chest there. I almost had a pizza all on the floor because I got too excited and very hungry. Anyway, pizza. It cuts pizza. You'd think that wouldn't be exciting, except I came across this thing. It's like a sword for pizza. Who doesn't want this? This is freaking awesome. I have one of those little rolly things, but that's not this thing. You could cut dough probably with it. Slice brownies, multi-purpose. I haven't even used it and I'm just really excited about it. But I have pizza and it is getting cold, so we must try it. I did just wash this, which is why it looks a little bit wet, but we're gonna move past it. Boom. Oh, that's beautiful. Christopher, come and try this. I'm not even strong and that cuts really fast.
Yeah, you are.
Arrgh.
Smooth.
They can't catch your excited expression, Christopher.
Smooth! Does this ever happen to you? Who will cut this pizza for me? Oh, I missed my calling. That is a good product.
It is good though. I mean, I like that better than the roller. Unless you already have a roller.
Well, my only question would be storage. If you have somewhere to fit that, it's better.
It does come in a smaller size, but like, let's be honest. If I'm gonna have an option, I'm clearly gonna try the one that looks like I could use it in battle. If you do a lot of baking or pizza, I can't think of any other reason you would make this other than those things, but like that's still more than just one thing. I really like it. It comes with like a little blade cover, so you can like cover it up, no safety. But to me, this is really no different than a rolling pin. And everyone yells at me about not having a proper one. They don't like yours, Christopher.
Wrong.
But like I have, where is it? Where are you? This is what I have. This versus this. Are you kidding? Now, again, is it needed? No, it's not. But like if you haven't already purchased something to cut pizzas, this is awesome. This is so awesome. I love it so much. Oh, I'm flipping pizza. I'm too excited. But again, they do have a smaller size. This is like the giant version, but they do have like a thinner one. I think they have a black version too. Wait, just kidding. I was just cutting up pizza and then I realized I have another pizza. Might as well show you this one because it is a different dough a little bit. That was a frozen pizza and this one is not. I put pineapple and like ham on it and stuff. So, I mean, she looks beautiful, but let's just see, again, a bigger pizza. I prefer this than the rolly guy because I want to use my full weight to cut it. And it's harder to do that when there's like a camera overhead. Try not to like get in the way. But if I could like fully go over it, it'd be so much faster. But again, I need everyone to be able to see what I'm doing. And that cuts really well with this one too. I am pleased with this. All right, I have pizza, I have coffee. Let's continue. And for this one, I actually saw it's an attachment for Franny. Franny, if you don't know, if you're new here, the full lore is, her name is Francesca and she is my KitchenAid stand mixer. 10 out of 10, do recommend naming your appliances. It's just fun. What I'm trying to say as I move all my stuff out of the way here, I have an attachment for Franny that I have never seen before and I'm very excited about this. This is the, I know it has a name. It for sure has a name. Does it have a fun name though? I don't know if KitchenAid does fun names. Food processor attachment. Nope, straight to the point. What would Ninja call it? Ninja Slicey, Ninja Dicey, Ninja Dicey Slicey. You're welcome, Ninja. I didn't even explain what it does. So, I mean, you got the name. You understand now. They have a bunch of different attachments that can go onto this thing here. So it can slice, it can dice. I'm gonna sound like a QVC advertisement in a second. Slice, dice, julienne, shred. I think those are the different options. I can also change, if it's slicing, how thick to make the slice. Also cool. And it just attaches right here. So if you don't already have like a food processor or one of those slicey dicey things, but you have your stand mixer already out on your counter, it just makes sense. Just stick this in here, make sure it's on, let me in. Really unhelpful instructions. They're like, yeah, just wiggle it until it works. Thanks, KitchenAid. It's so close to fitting, that's what's annoying. Christopher, I need help. So you can see the little notch, see the little notch?
Yep.
But it has to be more in the, in the hole there. It didn't move anything.
It's not seated then.
Hold on, everyone.
Everyone wait.
Okay, never mind, we got it. It just needed the lid, otherwise it wasn't going to turn. Safety, you understand. Now that it's ready to do its thing, we need to figure out what we're gonna make here. Comes with attachments, so many attachments. Look at all of those, wow. This is for slicing. Well, I guess we'll do that then. Okay, there. For the slicing, that's actually the most difficult one. That's the one I was like, okay, well, we'll see if it can do this. And it says it can, tomato. I wanna see it slice tomato. So the cover, I have a small tomato, just a small little guy. And then I just turn it on to like a soft, oh, I should get a bowl. That would be important. Where are you coming out? Right there. Got it. So let's see. It's moving. Ooh. Okay, so we put this in. Light pressure. Oh my gosh, those are beautiful. Let's do a little thinner. Let's see what happens. Oh, and she's gone. The rest is just sort of spinning on the disc, but hold up. Look at these slices. Are you kidding me right now? No notes. She did not stutter. These are perfect. Okay, now I'm really excited. Oh boy. Granny, girl, it's nice. Other than this like little pieces at the end, but like whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. Now, the one thing I will say is that obviously we don't have a ton of space for large tomatoes. You would have to cut your tomato in half or more to like fit it in the little slot here. Worth noting. What else can we do? Before I actually put this away, you know what we should do? We should test this with like a harder object, like a carrot. I just want to do a slice just so I can see if it works. So I'm gonna do really thin. That's what they call thin. Now let's do a thicker one. Ooh, it's fast. And this is the thicker one, which again, it is thicker. It's cutting it beautifully, like butter, like scary. All right, let's rapid fire through the rest. All right, dice, onion. I had to quarter these because again, otherwise it wouldn't fit. Maybe I can push it. Or now it's stuck. That's annoying. You have to put your onion into pretty small wedges. At that point, like, should you just dice it? Okay, I mean, like, does it work? Yeah, but I don't like that one as much. It keeps getting stuck in this thing, which I guess is why this is here. That's annoying to have to like push it through. Okay, next, julienne. That's really nice. I don't know why I chose cucumber for that, but like, it's fine. Let's do carrot. Super speedy. And lastly, shred. I wanna do the fine shredding side. Oh, look at it go. Wow. I mean, that worked really well. Okay, let's discuss. First of all, very impressed again with the tomato slices. Top notch. Dicer, I don't like, but there really hasn't been a dicer that I have found that I like. And I've tested a lot of these things. This, you can do a fine shred like this, or you can do a medium shred. I like that. The other things did a good job and did everything very like seamlessly and also in the same, like everything felt equa sized. So if you're going through a ton of like carrots or you're slicing a ton of tomato or you're doing a big thing for a group, this makes sense because it's fast once it's set up. However, for me, again, I'm still learning this thing. It was a bit to like figure out where each thing goes and how to put it together and like take it apart and all that kind of stuff. However, once you have it, it's gonna be rapid fire. And this so far is the most accurate one that I have tried of all the different attachments or standalone things. This one has been very consistent in all of the different things that it's done, except for the dice. The dice I don't love, but again, I feel like I've tried them all and none of them do a decent dice. Again, this isn't for like I'm just gonna shred some cheese for my sandwich. No, this is like I'm committing to doing a big amount of everything. You have a lot of people over all the time, this might be the thing for you. The next one is a taste test, and this is a fairly new launch. I think this launched in the last like couple of months or so, and it is Coca-Cola Orange Cream. I truly don't know what to make of this. I will also say Chris is a big fan of, is it Coke or Pepsi?
I don't care. I like vanilla Coke.
Vanilla Coke?
Yeah.
What about orange cream?
Oh.
You wanna come try it? I'm not usually a big Coca-Cola gal myself. I like lemonade, full stop. That and coffee. But I am gonna try this for science, but I'm not taking a lot.
Oh, settle down.
I wanna take all of it.
Oh, you gotta leave that for me.
Thoughts?
It's interesting. It doesn't really hit you with the orange as much as I thought it would.
I think I like that better than normal Coke.
It's almost more, I don't know if it's because I said vanilla Coke out loud, but it's almost more vanilla-y. Hang on. Yeah.
got an idea. Off he goes. Okay, bye. I am truly searching for the citrus. Is the citrus in the room with us, Coca-Cola?
I like a Coke float, but is it gonna be more like creamsicle? Oh, it's orange vanilla flavored cola. There it is. I'm getting more vanilla than orange.
I don't taste either, but I like it. Does one blend that normally?
No, I just like to agitate it a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Just kind of tick it off.
It's all bubbles.
Yeah, it's Coke.
Okay.
Does that bring out any of the orange?
I think it does a little bit. I'm also not tasting a lot of the ice cream.
Just kind of like a Coke float.
It's good though.
It is good.
Yeah. I think it tastes lighter, a little bit fresher. I can see why they launched it around summertime. I feel like it's just a softer Coke.
Yeah, it's strange. I just
It's
don't
good,
get
though.
a lot of orange, but it's good.
It's good though. It's pretty good. Actually, while I have you here, Christopher, I have another product that your sister was very excited about. She's like, I saw this. You must test it. I need to know if it works, because she genuinely wants to buy. Like, she was just like, I need to know if this is good. So it's an electric wine opener. I guess she saw one of her friends has it or something. Press the button and it goes in and then it pulls it out or something.
Okay.
I'm not a wine drinker, but she was very excited about it. So we need to know. We need to know.
Get wine if you open that up.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder what wine is gonna get. Red. Did you get a red?
I do have a red.
Yeah, I was right. Okay.
50-50 chance.
I had a 50-50 chance.
Well, I guess rosé.
Never in a million years, Christopher.
Probably not.
Okay.
Foil cutter in the lid is a nice idea.
Ooh, worked out well. Okay, hold on. I must go get batteries. Let me know in the comments if you're a wine drinker or not a wine drinker. I hope it makes a sound. Maybe it plays a fun song, like a dryer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what inspired the companies who make dryers. All of a sudden they just went from ding to like, let's do a full on, like a song, let's make a song.
Yeah. Did it.
Yay! Now what do? Hold the bottle and hold the wine opener on top. This shouldn't be difficult. I just don't want to ruin a bottle of wine, you know? Here, you do this, okay?
Nailed it.
Crushed it. I like missed the whole thing reading the instructions. And then you get it out. Wow. And it lit up and everything.
Yeah.
Blue.
I don't know that this is a new innovation.
But for your sister,
It's new to somebody.
she was excited. Do you like this better than the... Do you like that part? It's like, to me, this is the difference between like an e-reader and like a book. Some people prefer the book,
Oh.
and some
yeah.
people prefer...
I feel like I have a higher chance of corking the wine with this. I like having the manual feel of when that feels like it's breaking or something like that. I gotta put a wine under adjust or something like that. But I mean, 99% of the time it's gonna be fine. And sometimes I have trouble getting a cork out with the manual thing, so this would do it. You're required to have a sip because you opened it. That's rude. Aren't you contractually
Fine.
obligated to taste test?
It didn't make it worse.
Do you like that or the Coke more?
Oh, for sure the Coke.
Oh, okay.
Like, not even close. Not even close. I'm just not a wine gal. Just margaritas. Or Paloma.
And Paloma, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. Margarita, Paloma. That's it.
You did have a gin and tonic in Rome.
I did. Was that the big goblet one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a gin
House.
emporium. It was like an entire wall of gins. That was pretty cool.
It was cool. But yeah, that was intense. I did have that. It wasn't my favorite though. I like the margaritas.
You're not wrong.
Listen, I am correct, but this is cool. I would just play with it all day. That's why I can't have one. Next thing on the list, it's actually upstairs, so we're gonna test it in a little bit. I mean, you're gonna see it right now, but I'm gonna test it in a little bit. It is a massage mat. And it can be used in a couple different ways. It can be used as like a pillow for your cats, for your back, for like lying on it for your neck. You roll it all out and it does like a vibration and heat and stuff like that. That just sounds awesome, but I wanna know if it's gonna be long enough for me and if there's gonna be enough pressure. My shoulders are like boulders. They're just bricks that just like live here on the side of my neck. So I wanna know if it's actually gonna do anything. We're gonna see, we'll see. All right, we have the mat. Oh, it's so soft. User manual, got it. Let me just read the instructions, make sure I understand everything. So I plugged the mat into the pillow into the thing, into the wall, and I was gonna put this on the bed, but like, I don't wanna move the camera. I'm lazy. Turning it on. Whoop. feel like I'm in the club. Can you hear that? It's like vibrating. I need to bring you closer for this. Can you see? That's what's happening right now. It's like burp, burp, burp on the okay. All right, I'm going to change the mode. This feels like a lot. Now it's just vibrating. Oh, it's moving. Moving locations. And you can add heat. So I'm going to put the heat in. It's very loud. I don't know if you can hear it. That's cool though. It hits me at the ankles. Just in case you're wondering, I'm 5'10.5" ish. Now I want to do the shoulder thing. Can I not do the shoulders or this guy at the same time? Does he require his own thing? That's what I was unclear on. Oh, pillow controls. Oh, it has its own button. Quite relaxing, honestly. Like I can actually feel my muscles being like, oh, this is doing nothing though. This is just someone sort of like very, very gently bumping me on the side of my head. This isn't actually doing anything. If I move it down a bit, if I move myself up, is that better? To like stuff myself into the pillow to feel anything. Even then, it's like, eh. I know I've been saying this over and over, but I feel like I'm shouting to be heard over top of this thing. There we go. So now we can discuss. It honestly feels quite nice. The like vibrations, I didn't know how I would feel about them, but they are actually quite soothing. Pillow doesn't really do anything for my shoulders. I might try it sitting up and try it under my legs too. Maybe let's try that. Just to see. Okay, now I have the pillow under my legs. See if this does anything. Okay, that's better. It was just I needed something a little bit more aggressive, so I can't use the little foam thing on it. Okay, let's try it again with this now being more exposed, I guess. Okay, let's try this. It's just not enough for me personally. I feel like it would be enough for most people though. It does have a strap, by the way, so you could, you know, attach it to a chair or something like that. It's a terrible position. I don't know why I chose this. Is that better? If I lean aggressively against it, then it's getting them. I can hear it like clunk, 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 clunk. Honestly, it's pretty great. I'm not mad at this. I feel like having this on a couch while watching a show. No one's upset, you know? I feel like my muscles are gonna be very sore tomorrow if I keep doing this though. I like the fact that you can move it around. I like the fact that it's nice and cushy and like foamy. I like the fact that you can adjust this pillow, like you can use the pillow by itself and you can adjust how aggressive you want the massage to be. And I like the mat. The vibrations were vibey. They're very vibration forward. But when it's like that felt pretty nice. And it was cushy on the floor. So I can only imagine it being extra fabulous when you're like lying down on, you know, a couch or something. Easy to use, easy to set up, customizable, which is great. Honestly, I really like I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do, but I do like it. It's just you can mix and match and like play around with it a lot, and I like the fact that it has the heat. Like that's nice too, especially in the winter time. Could you imagine? Oh, that would be very nice. That'd be very nice. Just saying. And then there's a thing that's supposed to help protect around your faucet. You know when you're washing your hands and stuff, and then it gets water everywhere. As I'm looking at my sink currently, and there's just like a thing of water just like right around it. Awesome. So this is supposed to be like a really pretty cover, like protector. So when you're washing your hands and everything like that, it's not gonna get the countertops all gross. However, in looking at this, I realized that it would not fit around the one in my kitchen because I have like a filtered water thing right beside, and so like the measurements weren't gonna line up. There is only one sink in my house that this would work for, so just keep that in mind. But it looks like this, and it has the thing, and it goes on either side like this. So I have tested, not this, but I've tested like a drying mat that has that similar sort of material to it, and I didn't love it because no one tells you when they do it, because it looks really pretty, and then you're like, wow, this is great, I can put my dishes down, it's gonna dry everything, it's gonna look a lot nicer than like a rack or whatever. It's when it's wet. It's oh my gosh. Maybe it was just the one that I tried, but like it was horrendous. Immediate return. It was ugh. So I'm gonna test this in the sink, not in the sink. I'm gonna test this downstairs, and we're gonna see if once it gets water on or whatever, does it have like a smell to it. All right, here's the faucet in question. We have our little things here. Look, this will fit on here. It's because ours is like a square. It doesn't quite fit. Well, that's not gonna do anything. Let me see what happens when I put water on it though. You can see it gets all like, ugh, splatter. I think my wall's all wet too. And then you can see it's slowly starting to dissipate. So if you had like a normal faucet, then that would probably make sense because it would actually, you know, seal around it. I don't know how sealed this would be though, in not letting water under and like trapping it there. That would be my one thing. But you can see it's starting to dry down. I gotta smell it though, because like honestly it was bleh. Okay, I smell nothing. Kind of like very faint, I guess. I am noticing that on there. I think it's just dust from it or something. I don't know, but like that was weird. Didn't love that. I'd say my one watch out would be that making sure it has a pretty tight seal, and you'd probably want to test it just to see if water is again getting trapped underneath. I feel like that wouldn't be very good. Will it catch most of the water? Probably. I don't smell anything so far. Yeah, no, I lied. I can smell it. I don't personally like the smell of it. It seems like a lot of people seem to like these a lot, but I don't like it gives off this like charcoal. I don't know what it is. I don't like it though. Maybe these things just aren't for me. Let me know in the comments, have you come across any of these products, or if there are any that we should test out next time? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Lots of good stuff coming up. I have so many recipes. I'm very excited. As always, tag me on social if there are any recipes that you come across that we should try out. Subscribe, new videos here every single Saturday. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.